All right. So what's up? Welcome back again. That's Kev, the Cash Flow DJ, Kevin Jackson, from Cash Flow Hustles Radio, back for another installment for day 5 of the wonderful, spectacular, and exciting um, Sean Cannell YouTube 1K subscriber challenge. Yay! We're getting it. Exciting, and it really is. I'm not trying to over dramatize, but anyway, this is day 5 and do a recap. Excuse me, do a recap on the the week, the that we've learned during the week. The subjects we've covered. Day 1, we did the content. The creator economy. New term. Some of these terms are really cute and interesting terms, but we learned about the creator economy, which is YouTube, social media, whatever, and monetizing that, but whatever. Okay, day 2, we went into what is it? We went into a method. It was the answering specific questions. Answering specific questions, which is the ASQ method. Answering specific niche demographic targeted questions. Day 3, we went over specific subjects, teaching specific subjects. That's niche targeted specific subjects that somebody can learn. And no, you don't have to be some master brilliant teacher, but it can be something that you already have a skill at, or that maybe if you don't have the skill, maybe you are learning the skill. I don't think we covered that, which is a method called learn and teach. So let's say you're reading a book, or you're going through a course or a video, whatever it is, and you learn something day 1 of that's what I'm doing here. You learn something day 1, and then you go and teach it. And then you go back and learn it, and then you go back and teach it, or at least review it, what you learned. You learn something on day 1, and you go review it and share it with someone else. You learn something on day 2, and you go and teach it and review it and share it with someone else. You're not an expert, it's just something that you learn, whatever. Anyway, what was it? Oh, teach specific skills. Right. Yeah, TSS. Teach specific skills, TSS. That was, I believe, day 3. Day 4, we went into the RSP method, or the RSS method, which is reviewing specific, just review specific products. I broke it down some more, but specific subjects, whatever, but review specific products. I'm not trying to go back into it. Okay, was that day 4? I guess so. Yeah, review specific subjects. Oh, yes. Review specific products. Good gracious. My bad. Review specific products. Review specific products. Review specific subjects as well, but also review specific products. I'm just doing this live. It's not edited. It's not. It's kind of rehearsed a little bit, but at least I got my topics written out, but it's not edited. Excuse me. Okay, so that was day 4, and now we have arrived at day. Excuse me. Now we have arrived at day 5. This is going to be in 2 parts. This is part 1, which is social media influencer. And I'm my notes. I guess I didn't go too deep into the notes again, but it's not really a problem because I'm been way deep into this subject, and a lot of people already know about it, but some kind of don't really know how to utilize it, or haven't thought to utilize it, or whatever the reason is. But here's some terms that he came up with. Beautiful terms. Love these terms. I personally, I'm loving his terminology. What am I at? 4 minutes. His terms were influencer surfing and trend surfing. Okay. Let me repeat. His terms were influencer surfing and trend surfing. Wow. I've been knowing about this stuff, man. Social media influencing and all of that, but the way he coined it was crazy. And then, of course, he gave the example of surfing, which is where you get on your surfboard. I don't know nothing about surfing, but I know the concept anyway. You get on the surfboard, you go out to the ocean, and you wait for the surf to come in. And the tide comes in, and you'd be in front of the tide, and then you let the tide carry you, and then it carries you on out, and you surf and ride that tide. Beautiful analogy. Beautiful analogy. Never heard of it. But anyway, so I didn't go into extensive notes. I think he did a few things. I wrote up to some stuff, but I didn't have much down, not on this specific subject. So basically, it's social media influencing, man. I mean, social media influencer is basically what many of us, a lot of us, are looking to do. And that I focus heavy on social media influencing because it's such a hugely popular and trending topic. Now, social media influencer, we all know what's going on with it. I mean, you basically get the following, and the things that I've learned from it is, true enough. You want to have 1,000 people, 5,000, 10,000, a million, however many people looking at you every day while you're making peanut butter sandwiches. They're like the Kardashians or whoever, the housewives, whoever, making a sandwich or whatever they're doing. It's some sort of an interesting activity usually. Well, put it this way. Let me backtrack, or let me set it up really. The main social media influencers are the ones who are either celebrities, football players, athletes, entertainers, whatever, you know, that's out there in front of millions of people playing football or making movies or playing sports or whatever they're doing. So people want to see them make peanut butter sandwiches. You know, here we are with Todd. He's at home. This is reality TV. Oh, Todd's at the house. He just went to Burger King. Hey, Todd, he went to order some burgers. Or, Todd's a big movie star or he's a big football player. Wow, Todd is at home. He's cooking dinner. He's doing this. He's whatever. He's doing all this different stuff. Oh, Todd's getting ready to go to the club tonight. We just following Todd around. And we're just saying Todd is some star. Todd is an NFL player, and now Todd he's an actor. He's doing movies. He's a sportscaster. He's going to Walmart. Todd's at Walmart. Look at Todd over at Walmart. Yeah, I want to get this shirt. I want to get this suit, this shirt, or whatever. People's like, wow, we want to go behind the scenes. We want to be there with him while he's doing. We want to hang out with him. We want to eat. We want to go and eat dinner with him. We want to go and go to Walmart with Ice Cube or whoever the celebrity is or whatever. See, they're an influencer. They're already a celebrity. And then social media influencers, have so many people. It's kind of like the reality TV thing. And the reality TV thing is where we go into the house. Maybe they're not stars, but we go into their homes and they go to McDonald's or they go have a dinner or they go have a birthday, whatever they're doing. And we going into them and then we go see them argue with their wife and with their friends and this and that, or they go on a date and he orders dinner and this and that. And, all these different things go into reality TV. So and social media and reality TV and social media, as far as influencing, work hand in hand, where we can see what you do. So that brings me back to my point, my whole social media influencing thing, that some people like to post on Facebook. Now you go to Facebook, you get friends on there. I use me personally, I first got on there years ago. I got schoolmates, classmates from high school that I went to school with popped up. What else? People I worked with at the job, they pop up on there. Neighbors I've known, friends I grew up with, or friends that I used to, maybe hung with back in the day. That's what Facebook was made of. It was friends and family, and maybe neighbors, people in the neighborhood that I know, my old neighbor Jock that I grew up with, whatever. So these people. Now, I go cook dinner and post dinner. Hey, I made some stew or some cabbage or whatever. They know me personally. They know me. I'm not a celebrity, but everybody knows me. So, hey, kid, what you do last night? Oh, man, I did this, I did that. See, I know you. I work with you, or you're my cousin, or whatever, or you live down the street, and I see you. We went to school together, or whatever. So I can, whatever you made for dinner last night, I may be interested in whatever you made for dinner last night, or when you went to Walmart. You just get back from Walmart. Yeah, I went to Walmart and I bought a pair of shoes. I got some Jordans. I got this. I did. Oh, okay, yeah, whatever. I'm interested in that because I know you. Now, these are the two scenarios here. Either they are friends that know you. They probably know you, like you, and trust you. Or You're celebrities that everybody wants to know, and they're fascinated by these celebrities. Those are social media influencers. So, as a small person or a guy who nobody knows you, strangers and this and that, whatever, if you're going to post stuff, even social media, wherever, YouTube, wherever, this applies. This is my field. You got two things you need to post. Well, kind of like three. It needs whatever. Let's go back to the dinner example. You cook a pot of beans or some steak or ribs or whatever you cook. Okay. Either those ribs, if I'm a stranger now, either those ribs that you cooking, maybe on the grill or pot of beans or something you cooking. When you cook that pot of beans, you need to do three things. Number one, you need to make your cooking experience interesting. It needs to be interesting. Did you hear me? Number one, it needs to be interesting. Like when I see it, like, wow, not just a big pot of beans, but something uniquely interesting about that pot of beans. So 11 more minutes on social media. I'm going to finish these three and then we're going to close it out. Wow, look what he did on that pot of beans, and it's so majestic, and so there's something interesting about you going shopping. Oh, he went to Walmart. Look what happened at Walmart. Wow, there was some sort of a bird that flew in at Walmart, or maybe some sort of a kid doing tricks, or a guy, at Walmart. You went to go buy some shoes. Okay, so number one, interesting. Number two, shout out to my homegirl Kelly Stamps and my other homeboy Gerald Houston. You know what they do? Normal, everyday stuff. But you know what they make a twist about this normal stuff? It's entertaining. Let's go back to our examples. Kelly Stamps cooking a pot of beans. Do you know how entertaining and comedic it would be if Kelly Stamps was in the kitchen cooking a pot of beans? She'd do a whole monologue. She got a whole personality. She'd be Kelly. She would clown with that cooking a pot of beans. Oh, she would make it so interesting. Let's go to Gerald Houston. Gerald Houston goes to the mall, or Gerald Houston goes to Foot Locker or whatever. You know how hilarious Gerald Houston would be when he goes to the mall? Oh, he'd be asking people crazy questions. He'd be hitting on girls. He'd be picking up chicks. He'd be cracking jokes. The chicks, it'd be hilarious. Now, you noticed I took those mundane activities and made them entertaining. I made them entertaining. So that's, first of all, it has to be interesting or entertaining, like comedic or something like that. Okay, and here's the third one. I'm gonna close it on out. The third one, let's go to our scenarios. You're cooking a pot of beans. Make it educational. In other words, you're educating people on how you make your pot. So let's say it's not a pot of beans. Let's say you come up with some sort of an elaborate recipe for beans, and you're teaching people how to cook your bean casserole, or your bean whatever it is, or your Mexican bean or something, whatever recipes, and you're educating people on your beautiful recipe thing, or something else in the house. It could be housework, it could be painting or whatever. Let's go back to the Walmart example. You go to Walmart and you're going discount shopping at Walmart. Maybe you're sourcing at Walmart. You're sourcing dropship products at Walmart. You're doing e-commerce at Walmart. You're buying Walmart products, and maybe you're selling them on Amazon, or maybe you're selling them on eBay, or maybe you're educating. What can be educational about going to Walmart? Perhaps you're educating on products. You pick up some product, some shoe or something, or the shoe store. Nike came out with this design, and maybe so it's education. So number three, and let me close it out, is educational. So that's interesting, unique, interesting, education, or entertainment. So this is just on social media influence. I didn't really go on trend surfing, because trend surfing is basically just news. What's hot? What's popular? What's topic? In other words, what is everybody talking about? What is they talking about today? Okay, you go to social media, you go to Twitter, you go to Facebook, you go to these different sites I mentioned earlier. What is everybody talking about? Oh, today they're talking about Honey Boo Boo. Oh, today They're talking about what happened in the news. They're talking about the election. They're talking about the holiday, Christmas, whatever. They're talking about whatever people are talking about. It's hot. It's buzzing. It's the topic. Everybody's hot. And then everybody's got an opinion. Well, what do you think about that? Well, I think it's so and so, such and such. Or have you seen that hilarious so and so? It's topical. So that's trend surfing. You're surfing a trend. It could be a news trend. It could be a social media trend. It could be a fashion trend. It could be a holiday trend. It could be a shopping trend, something. And then you source various trends, different types of trends, news trends, entertainment trends, shopping trends, business trends. All right, man, I'm out. It's going on 16 minutes. Hey, this is Kev, the Cashflow DJ. I'll come back at you at part 2 of this particular one. And what is going to be? Let me tease you on what is it? I forgot. Oh, putting it all together, because it's like the finale of the challenge. Putting it all together. Putting it all together. Everything we got going out in the field, going out in real life, going out in the world, and putting all this stuff into practice. As I said, it's Kev the Cashflow DJ. Come back at you guys on the next video. It's check me out at cashflowhustlesradio.com. Check me out on Instagram, KevinJ2000, and Facebook, KevinJ2000. Hey, this is Kev the Cashflow DJ. I'm out. Peace. I'll holler. Take a minute. Oh, it's a little bit faster now. Huh? Are you going to do that, or are you going to